It's March the 14th, it's exactly 1 month since the first video, and have a look at the changes in the rooftop garden. Lots of lovely growth, lots of things coming on. And now we'll take a close-up look at things. The original strawberries are producing fruit, ripening well, and next to those Xiaoping's petunias, not growing much but still flowering. The first container with salad crops in, doing very well. The radishes are almost ready to eat. I went to Tianwei and bought 8 strawberry plants for $200, and they've been producing strawberries. The potatoes in the containers have been romping away, the size of small bushes now, and there must be potatoes being produced because they're beginning to push themselves out of the pot. You can also see peas have been planted and are growing away really well at the moment. The tomato is growing very tall and very thin, very spindly, but it's producing some flowers, so hopefully we'll get some fruit from that soon. The Chinese radish is coming on. Cabbage white butterfly has laid some caterpillar eggs and they're starting to be eaten, but it's not too important as it's a root crop. Next to those we've got the carrots, who are just starting to form their true leaves. A bit late in the year, but hopefully we'll get something out of that. Very sad looking parsley that was potted on yesterday. And next to it, some pansies, just to add a splash of colour and a little bit of scent. Before we went back to Tainan, Thomas was coerced into dragging up one of the mulberry bushes onto the rooftop garden, and they're just starting to come into fruit. And there's one fruit there, I don't know if you can see it, which is just ripened, and we'll make that part of the lunch dessert. The leafy vegetables, pak chai, spinach, loose leaf lettuce, protected under netting thanks to the cabbage white butterfly. I think I've got there before it did. And behind that there's a container, and that's got 3 sweet peppers in and a couple of marigolds just for companion planting. A small container of strawberries that were rescued from the garden. They're settled down and starting to grow, and planted up another container of radishes and spring onions. And the radishes are coming up only after 2 days. Brilliant! Most of the containers except peas have got marigolds in as companion plants to try and stop pests and diseases. And in the front balcony I've potted the excess on, and when they get big enough I'll move those down into the front garden at ground level. And that's it for this month's progress report.